Most men never realize how much power their hands truly hold when it comes to a woman's pleasure. For many, sex is still imagined as something centered only on penetration. But in reality, a woman's body often responds more deeply to hands than to anything else. Fingers are flexible, intuitive, and capable of movements that no toy or rigid object can match. They can bend, curl, adjust pressure, and vary angles in ways that make them perfect for creating precise, sensual stimulation. When a man learns how to use his hands with patience, respect, and skill, he unlocks an entirely new level of intimacy. The first secret is understanding that confidence with your hands doesn't start between her legs, it starts in her mind. Women need to feel safe, admired, and appreciated before their bodies can truly let go. Consent isn't just a polite checkbox, it's a powerful turn-on. Asking softly, "Do you want me to touch you here?" shows respect and creates trust. And trust is the soil where real desire grows. Once you've invited her in with consent, preparation becomes the foundation of great touch. That means smoothing your nails, washing your hands carefully, removing jewelry, and keeping water-based lubricant nearby. Clean, soft, and well-prepared hands are a sign of care, and they ensure every touch feels silky, not scratchy. When it comes to female arousal, patience is everything. Arousal doesn't flick on like a light switch. It's a slow, beautiful process that builds through anticipation. Too many men rush straight to the genitals, missing the magic of the warm-up. A woman's brain is her most sensitive erogenous zone, and it responds to attention and anticipation. Start by exploring her whole body. Kiss her lips with tenderness, then trail down to her neck, collarbones, and shoulders. Glide your fingers down her arms, trace her back, and pause at her hips. The secret is to slow down and let tension rise naturally. Moving in waves, approaching, pausing, and pulling back creates a rhythm of not yet that drives her sensitivity sky high. As you draw closer, teasing becomes the art that sets the stage for everything to come. Rest your hand gently over her vulva with her clothes still on, then pull away. Trace along the edges of her underwear, move down her inner thighs, and return outward again. This back and forth builds blood flow to her clitoris, labia, and vaginal opening, making her entire body more receptive when you finally touch skin. Teasing is powerful because it heightens her anticipation, and anticipation is one of the strongest aphrodisiacs. When she's ready, and only when she agrees, shift from fabric to skin. But resist the urge to go directly for the clitoris. Instead, explore the outer lips, outline the shape of her thighs, and let your fingertips skim softly across her inner lips. At this stage, subtlety is far more powerful than intensity. Circle gently around the clitoral hood rather than diving straight onto the exposed tip. Try small figure eights, delicate side-to-side motions, or slow oval patterns. Every woman responds differently, but nearly all prefer steady, consistent patterns to random ones. Watch her closely. Her breathing, the tilt of her hips, the small sounds she makes, these are the green lights guiding you forward. The clitoris itself deserves a master's attention. It's often thought of as just the small pearl at the top, but in truth, the clitoris extends internally, with roots and legs that wrap around the vaginal entrance. This means stimulation around the area can feel just as good as direct contact. Start with hood play, gliding fingers gently up and down, circling, or tracing along the sides. Use the pads of your fingers for a broader, softer touch, or focus with a single fingertip for precision. Check in with her softer or firmer, faster or slower. These small questions make her feel secure while also guiding your hands exactly where she wants them. Penetration, when it comes, should always be by invitation. Natural wetness is a good sign, but it doesn't always mean she's ready inside. Asking, "Do you want me inside?" is the most respectful and intimate way to move forward. If she says yes, use lubricant generously and begin with one finger. Slide in slowly, pausing to let her muscles relax. Forget about fast thrusts, fingers aren't for speed. They're for precision, pressure, and angle. Curl your finger gently in a come here motion toward the front wall. Just 1 or 2 inches inside, you may feel a slightly spongy area. This is the famous G-spot region, which becomes more sensitive as arousal builds. Explore it gently, increasing pressure only if her body leans into it or if she asks for more. Blended stimulation often creates the deepest orgasms. While one hand explores inside, use your thumb or other fingers to stimulate the clitoris. Or combine internal touch with lips, kisses, or caresses across her body. This layering of sensations often unlocks a more powerful climax than focusing on one area alone. Think of your hands like musicians in an orchestra, each finger playing a part, creating harmony together. As her pleasure builds, her body will speak clearly if you listen. Her breathing quickens. Her hips push harder into your touch. Her thighs may tremble. Her sounds may rise. Her muscles may tighten. When she says right there, it is your golden rule. Do not change. Stay with the exact rhythm, the exact pressure. Consistency in this moment is what tips her over the edge. Too many climaxes are lost when a man changes pace too soon. The greatest gift you can give is staying steady, allowing her to surrender fully. Once she reaches orgasm, don't disappear. Aftercare is as important as arousal. Ease the intensity and let her body come down softly. Stroke her thighs, hold her against your chest, run your fingers through her hair. Offer her water, whisper reassurance, and let her feel cared for. Later, when things are calm, ask her one simple question: what did you like most? This is the most valuable feedback you will ever receive, and it deepens her trust for the future. It's also vital to remember that not every woman orgasms from penetration, and that's perfectly normal. Many women climax best from clitoral stimulation alone, while others prefer a mix. Every body is different. The only way to know what works for your partner is to observe, ask, and listen. There's no single map. Each woman is a new landscape to explore with curiosity and respect. Intimacy at its highest level isn't just about physical release. It's about creating an emotional environment where she feels safe, admired, and unrushed. When a woman trusts you, her body opens in ways it never could under pressure. Your hands become more than just hands. They become instruments of connection, reassurance, and desire. And while technique is powerful, supporting your own sexual health matters too. Men often underestimate the role their body plays in sustaining intimacy. Natural supplements can help. Watermelon extract, rich in citrulline, supports circulation and nitric oxide levels for stronger blood flow. Herbal blends combining tonkatali, fenugreek, nettle, and citrulline can naturally support testosterone, stamina, and prostate health. When your body feels strong, your confidence grows, and that confidence translates into presence in the bedroom. In the end, the secret isn't about memorizing complicated fingering techniques or trying to perform. It's about being fully present with her. It's about slowing down, paying attention, and letting your hands learn her unique language. The more patient and consistent you are, the more she'll trust your touch. And the more she trusts, the deeper her pleasure will become. Your hands have the power to create experiences she will never forget. With patience, precision, and genuine care, they can bring her not just to orgasm, but to a deeper sense of connection and intimacy. That is the true mastery, not in what you do, but in how you make her feel. Disclaimer: this info is based on certified experts and studies for education only. Consult a healthcare provider for personalized advice. We use AI avatars for clarity and YouTube compliance.